It's 5-all. Paul Nicholson against Mervyn King in the final of this Players' Championship here at the Circus Tavern in Purfleet. Who's it to be? The man who eliminated Phil Taylor or the favourite Mervyn King? Hard to split them right now, Alan.
Well, they've both had moments.
The 11th leg is Mervyn
Both had
first.
a few missed
Game
doubles.
on.
So 5 apiece, probably about the correct score. Averages very similar. 92, 93. King 5 out of 16 doubles. And Nicholson 5 out of 14. So not much between them on any stats, John.
Well, stats don't always tell the entire story, do they? But they really do underline, at this stage in this match, the real evenness of it.
Well,
100.
King's been round the back, cooling down. See how he responds to the heat. For the rest of this final,
Towel himself off, and a glass of iced water, I should imagine, is the best thing in these conditions.
100.
I don't know how hot it is up there. It feels as though it's about 45 degrees in this commentary box.
well, Paul Nicholson lived in Australia all those years. He'll be used to it. Maybe he's got an advantage.
That Essex man Ian Jury sang something or other about Borneo, didn't he? And hit me with your rhythm stick. And
certainly
I
did.
think he might have been down here. It's warm enough.
44.
The hottest place in the UK at the moment, the Circus Tavern here in Purfleet. The final of the TalkSport.com Players' Championship.
You wouldn't believe there's ice on the windscreens outside.
That's right, cold outside, hot in here.
He's a cool customer, isn't he?
140.
140, putting the pressure on the King throw. 16, the double 16 for the leg for King.
Well, that's twice his missed
89.
105. King took
Paul will require
a
117.
good chance out there. Nicholson took it out in the first leg. 117 here. He took out a lot of good finishes against Phil Taylor. Yet to hit a big finish here. But here's his chance, and to take a 6-5 lead.
97.
That would have hurt King.
Mervyn requires 16.
He just couldn't find the darts he needed, dragged it low. King then for 6-5. Two sighters moving across on the hockey and getting the double he required to take the 6-5 lead.
Paul to throw first. Game on.
See that second dart there, right on the wire, but moved over the hockey. Hit the target. Holds his throw. 6-5 ahead.
140.
Nicholson's turn to chase. Not a bad start when you're throwing first.
57.
The girls enjoying the fun at the tavern. Saying hello to everybody at home. King a bit of work to do here. Well, he's not in a treble, so Nicholson, a good chance.
There's been a few consumed today.
That's just from Cliff Lazarenko's room.
He was a bit of a legend, Cliff was. I remember once going to a
100.
press conference involving Cliff Lazarenko. It's a fairly ruinous experience.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys on the circuit, on the Legends Tour.
Went back into the
Keith
office.
Dillon.
Went back into the office in some state of disrepair, I seem to remember.
He did. Doing the Legends Tour a lot with Keith Dillon out at Bristol. But it was some young whippersnapper.
Mr. Dello, wasn't it, who won it?
Oh, he must have been lucky.
95.
Doing sterling job, incidentally, for the uninitiated, spotting for us through this weekend, Keith.
180.
3 for King. Nicholson yet to hit a 180.
He needs this one, needs this 66. Otherwise, King will be edging away. He needs double 18 now, favourite double. Double 9. Big dart.
48.
Will King be able to make him pay?
Requires 65.
We'll go for the 25, hope he doesn't hit the ball. Well, he's at the 25, so 2 at tops for King to go further ahead. Mervyn King takes the first 2 legs after the break and now leads Paul Nicholson 7-5. And another break, John.
Yeah, that's the big one. Nicholson's got to really dig in now. Difficulty, only had about 15 minutes or so between that Phil Taylor match and the final. It was decided by the toss of a coin which semi-final would go first.
Yeah, hold on above board. All the players accept that and get on with it. That's the format of the event. I'm saying these 2 players not used to playing 3 games
59
on TV in a short space of time, John.
No, a lot of pressure and a lot of physical demands on their bodies. People say darts players don't need to be fit.
40.
You try standing up there and throwing darts for 3 hours or more with no break, which, if you add these 3 matches together and add the pressure in as well and the stress levels, easier said than done.
It certainly is. The atmosphere, people shouting it, the heat.
60 grand makes it feel a bit better though, I should imagine, if you win.
Absolutely.
60.
People say they're playing for the trophy, don't what we're talking about. King through first
100.
here. Slightly ahead. So Nicholson really needs to start making his move. Doesn't want to give King too much distance. He's a good front runner. Oh, that's better from Nicholson. Yet to hit a 180 in this match. Well, not now. That's his first. He's at 10 in the tournament, but that's his first in this game, and what a good time to get it.
Very good time
95.
indeed, and he comes back now needing 99 to narrow the gap, to strike straight back at King and win the leg against the throw. That's a good first start. 10 for double 16. Here we go.
67.
Finishing, which was so good earlier on,
Mervyn,
just
you
letting him
require
down a little bit
88.
now. Only 5 out of 18 double attempts converted.
It's been the difference. 18 for Bull. Bullseye for King for 8-5.
63.
Nicholson gets another opportunity.
32.
Sense this is really big for Paul Nicholson. Needs to hang on in there. Double 16 is the requirement for 7-6. That's an important dart for Paul Nicholson. If he wins this match, he'll look back at that leg, realise that that was a big double.
Game on.